welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be cleaning and organizing this garage. My garage is the bane of my existence, and I clean it several times in this garage cleaning series. This is what the garage currently looks like. Not too bad for a garage that has just been moved into. Nonetheless, let's get into this video. This garage was very overwhelming. And as always, when things are overwhelming for me, I always start in sections. I think I clean in sections, period, because I just seem to get things done quicker and faster when I do that. So I started in this section, and once I start, I don't stop. My agenda is to take in all the totes. Any gray totes you see, I want to take those in. Any baskets or hampers, I want to take those in, because in this same day, I am going to be unpacking those totes. This process took me about 35 minutes to complete. And you guys see about 17 minutes of it here. I'm going to begin by picking up as many totes or little collapsible bins that you see here that I see have necessary items that we need right away into my house. As I said in the beginning of the video, my garage looked this way because this was when we first moved in. Watching this video brings back the memories of overwhelming feelings that I had when I was doing this, just because I did not know where anything was. Everything was everywhere, and I was pretty much just playing a guessing game. I would have to open things up, look into it to see what was there, or open totes, move bags, move collapsible bins. It was just a lot, but I'm proud of myself for doing it. As I said before, when we moved, my man packed everything up. Everything that we had, he packed it. He packed it by himself, and then he brought it home, and then we unloaded it. We did it together, and I have some videos on my YouTube channel of that also. In this section, I am trying to create a walkway, so I am going to dig out these totes here in this area. I'm going to look through them, figure out what they are, and then I'm going to begin taking them inside as well. Side note, if you see my mouth moving in this video, please know that I do have AirPods in and I am on the phone. Also, if you're wondering where's her man at while she's doing all this, here's a quick breakdown of how it works in my household, or better yet, an introduction to my family and myself. I am a 31-year-old stay-at-home mom who owns 2 homes, owns a business with my man. I'm a student. I'm a caretaker. I'm an entrepreneur and a wife. When you're watching my videos and you're wondering why you don't see my man around helping me with things, or why I'm always doing my house chores and unpacking the house alone, it's because you heard all the things that I do. My man is the reverse of that. So if you don't see him here, he is probably outside the house taking care of one of the things on that list and bringing in the money. Me being me, I also am not one to just sit around and let things get out of hand or get chaotic. I like to get up and work. Creating videos like this is like me getting up and going to a job and working, which keeps me from being bored and going crazy. By crazy, I mean stir crazy. Now that I have a walkway, I'm going to work on this small section here of the wall, which means I have to resume going back into totes and looking to see what's in there and digging them out from underneath boxes or collapsible bins or whatever else was in the garage. You guys can see it. It was a lot in there, but I did good. I made a good headway. Once I have them dug out, I am going to take them into the house and we'll continue forward with digging out totes. When or if y'all have moved, what are some of the moving hacks that you guys use to move and move quickly? For me, it's using totes. I like totes because they have a hard shell and they protect the items that are in it, and they're easy to stack. It looks more neater and organized. When you use clear totes, things are easier to find because you can just see, and it holds more items. Not just that, you don't have to worry about the items falling out. Tote if they are heavy, unlike with boxes. Boxes, you can have the box collapse on you, and to keep that from happening, you would need to double tape the bottom of it just to keep it secure. And that's why I only work with totes when I am moving. Make sure you guys are engaging with me, answering that question. What are your moving hacks? I want to hear some of them. I may use some of the hacks y'all give to me to move into my second house. Another side note, if you would like to see what my other house looks like, there is a video on my channel. It is of a greenhouse. I can't remember what the name of that video is, but that is the house I'm talking about. So I have two houses. I have the house that you guys see in this video, well, this garage that's in that house, and then I have another house, and you'll start to see that a lot more often. Another side note, I am going to be doing Vlogmas this year. I wanted to participate last year, but I was unable to. This year seems to be the year that I am able to participate, so I am going to be. My Vlogmas will be 12 Days of Christmas. It will begin on the 14th of December and end on the 25th of December, which is Christmas. I am super excited and I can't wait to see if I have it in me to complete this Vlogmas challenge for myself. We shall see. Now that I have majority, if not all of the totes out of the garage, I am going to start organizing what's left into the garage into its section or space. Granted, this is not the final look of my garage, and this is not the final place for all these items, but for now, this is where I place them to allow myself to have a functioning garage where I can actually walk through it and not have to worry about all these items roaming over me. When I first started this process, you can tell that I was very overwhelmed with the way the garage was looking and the way it was going. And in my head, when I started, I knew that eventually it would look as good as it's going to look, but it was also very nerve-wracking to have to see everything that was in the garage at that time. Getting to where I am now took a lot of work, but it was so satisfying to get here and to see it now. I'm feeling the same way that I felt on that day, which is satisfied and happy that I did it because it looks great. It looks great from this view, and it looked great when I was finished. Although the agenda was to just get out all the totes that I needed to, or bins that I saw that was necessary to bring into the house, and which I did, I also managed to organize the garage in the process, and I completed it in a shorter amount of time than what I thought was needed to complete the project. So I was extremely proud of myself. I still am proud of myself because had I not gotten up and done this work, I wouldn't be in the place that I am today, which is completely different from what you guys are seeing. I plan to upload all of the garage transformation videos that I do have because they were filmed in December of last year. I plan to get those to you in the Vlogmas videos so that I can have you guys caught up to where you're supposed to be in my life now, in the present day. And if you made it this far, I want to thank you so much for watching. We are coming to the end of the video. I want to thank you for watching. I hope that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am so thankful for the subscribers that I do have and that have stayed with me through this journey. Even though I stopped halfway through because I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue on it. Y'all waited patiently for me to come back to you and make a decision on whether I wanted to continue to make content, and I thank you so very much for that. I thank you for the support, the likes, the comments on my other videos, even though they were sporadic and they weren't consistent. Thank you for still showing up. I love you guys dearly, and I am excited to continue this journey with you, and I hope that you stay and continue it with me. And lastly, I want to say hi and thank you, and that I love you to Rebecca, who is always liking, commenting, and she is subscribed to my channel. So thank you again, Rebecca. The remainder of my video is just me organizing the rest of the items that are in the middle of the floor, such as putting the boxes over next to the garbage and placing my donation pile in the middle of the garage where the changing table is, so that I can get those items out. and taking my last tote out of the garage and placing it in the house. Here's the finished product, y'all, and this is what it's looking like. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it's pretty. It looks a lot better than what it was. It's a lot more organized. You have your donation pile, you have a clear section, you have boxes that needs to be put together over here in this section. These are boxes that need to go out and recycling, and then everything in the middle there is still my closet or my clothes. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, I love you guys. Bye.